Oh, well, this is a little unexpected. Originally, I was not planning on making any makeup content for the whole month of November. I was supposed to focus on my writing content and NaNoWriMo, or National Novel Writing Month, but then Colourpop put a big ol' wrench in that plan when they came out with the Child palette. It's Baby Yoda, look at him, oh my gosh. This is just the outer packaging, but this is already so cute. Like, props to whoever designed this particular, like, drawing, or the kind of, like, aesthetic they used for this particular palette, because it's, like, softer and kind of cuter than the kind of, like, puppet they use in the Mandalorian series. And for a makeup palette, it certainly makes a lot of sense. If you've followed my channel at all for the past several months, you know I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I wrote Star Wars fanfiction for the last two Camp NaNoWriMos, and yeah, I love Star Wars. I don't really know what else to say. Actually, I should have worn like a Star Wars shirt for this video. I was already daily vlogging all of November for NaNoWriMo, and this was just kind of the shirt I put on today, not knowing I would get the palette today, so let me change that real quick. A friend of mine got me this shirt last Christmas. I figure I'd show you this while standing up, because it's kind of hard to see the whole thing while I'm sitting down, so I figure quickly show it to you in all its glory. Another Baby Yoda thing I figured show you. I got this for my birthday like a month or so ago. This Baby Yoda. The other arm. Okay, so I bought two other things from Colourpop in addition to the palette, just to kind of bump me up to free shipping. If you watched my Sailor Moon haul, you know I really wanted the Cat's Eye blush, but I couldn't get it because it was sold out. Both times, like both restocks I tried to get it in, they were sold out. Well, I finally got it, so we're gonna try that. And then cream gel liner. I've never tried their cream gel liners, and I've also never tried a brown liner before, but I've always heard that that's very good for kind of like Asian styled makeup, so I figured I'd give that a try. But I think I'm gonna start with the palette first, because I think that's the thing everybody wants to see. So here it is. Oh, it's okay. So the same thing as the outer packaging. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Let's see the actual inside. Oop, gotta get rid of the plastic filmy thingy. Ta-da! I'm gonna peel off the little film that protects the mirror. Ooh. Oh, it's sticking to my hand. Sticking to my hand. Oh, there we go. So I have one other Colourpop 9-pan palette. I have the It's My Pleasure palette, and this packaging is actually somewhat different from the It's My Pleasure palette, even though they're both the 9 pans. The It's My Pleasure palette is kind of like a hard plastic kind of packaging, where this is kind of like, it's like that soft cardboard. For Colourpop shadows, I definitely think I prefer this kind of like soft cardboard packaging in terms of what will best protect the shadows, because Colourpop shadows, especially like especially like the shimmer metallic formula, they come very softly pressed, and so I have one shade in my Colourpop It's My Pleasure palette that if it gets rattled around in the hard plastic packaging, it'll start to like crumble, bits will fall out and fall into the other shadows. And if you see here, Right Hand Mando and the Force kind of have that same very soft formulation. I'll get right into swatches right now so I can show you. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to go into is Precious Cargo. It's this like blinding shimmer, even in the palette. Oh no, it's too close to my skin tone. Oh no. But yeah, it's kind of like a yellowy shimmer. In person, it is very intense. And it's got little flecks of, that's not quite glitter, but it's like bigger flecks of shimmer. All right, next shade is Right Hand Mando. Ooh, that's bright. Yeah, in person, it's a little bit softer, and it's got more shimmer particles than Precious Cargo. It's also very intense. They look on camera, they look very similar, in person, there's a bit more of a difference. Okay, next shade, Just Like a Tatooine. Standard kind of taupey brown, I don't mind that. I'm not gonna lie though, I did not like the episode where they went to Tatooine. In terms of like, the formulation of the episode I felt was fine, but I felt like them going to Tatooine was kind of fan servicey in my opinion. Okay, moving on. Sipping Soup. Ooh. This is kind of like a olive green metallic. I really like this. Alrighty, Babyface. Ooh, pretty. I really don't have any. This looks pretty basic when just swatching it on my arm, but for me, I really don't have any. I don't really have a lot of greens. Like, the only greens I have are a few Divina singles. Divina is like an indie brand, and I think they almost exclusively sell singles. So yeah, this will be great. This is gonna be great. The Force. This is that other sort of very soft metallic shade. Ooh! Ooh, I think this might be my favorite. If you, like, watch the makeup I put on my face, both for my makeup videos and my writing videos, you know I'm a fan of, like, I like purples, and then I like golds. So, this is right up my alley. You just blend out some of the crumbliness here. Alrighty, Little Frog. It's so cute when he ate the frog. My best friend who gave me the Baby Yoda plush from Build-A-Bear, I gave her, for her birthday, I gave her a little figurine of Baby Yoda eating the frog. Oh, this has got shimmer in it. Yeah, it's like one of those mattes with shimmer in it. I wonder if that'll actually show up on the eye, because sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Like those, like, the Colourpop mattes with shimmer in it. Okay, Float Your Crib. This is like the darkest matte green of the bunch. Swatched a little patchy, but that's to be expected with a lot of these darker mattes. All right, the last shade, Droid Protocol. Ooh, that's nice. Like I said, darker matte, swatched a little patchy, not super worried about it. Alrighty, and I didn't have to clean my fingers this time, but obviously to apply the eyeshadow, I think I'm just going to want to quickly wipe off my fingers real fast, so I'll be right back. So those shadows washed off real easily. I'm flashing back to my Mulan palette try-on, and when I cleaned up the swatches from that palette, it was just like a glittery mess. So I still have a little bit of sparkle on my arms, but compared to all of the glitter from like the Mulan palette, like I said, this is pretty good. Alrighty, so I'm gonna prime my eyes with some Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm really squeezing this bottle for like all of the product it's worth. Okay. So, especially because I think I also want to try that brown liner. In fact, let me just quickly swatch that. It looked shimmery. Okay, so this looked shimmery on the Colourpop website, but when I'm actually looking at it now, it just looks matte. This is in Juniper. Ooh, that's soft. Like a little bit just came right off on my arm. But yeah, it looks. Oh wait, no, there's like itty bitty little shimmer sparkles in it that you can't even see. But when I look very close with my eyeballs, in person you can see it. On camera, there's no way you can see that. So yeah, I was thinking maybe doing like a light green look and then accenting it with that brown liner, so I can like use as much as I can, and then I'll pop on that Colourpop blush. Where to start? I think I'll start with Babyface. It makes sense. It's like the lightest green matte, and I want a green look. I'm going to start with a light fluffy brush to get sort of a light wash of color. I don't want to like pack it on. I'm really going for a subtle look. I don't want anything too crazy, at least not to start. Although, this is a blending brush. This is not a packing brush, and this is building up the color quite nicely. And it's picking up a lot of product. Yeah, that's a lot for a blending brush. I almost feel, like I said, I almost feel like I'm using a packing brush when I'm using a blending brush. This is really nice. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier in the video, but this is the first eyeshadow palette. This is the first makeup product period I've ever bought at launch. I'm like a consumer first of makeup, not really like, I don't really consider myself a beauty guru. I don't consider myself super knowledgeable in makeup. All right, I think I'm gonna go in with Sipping Soup, just with my finger. But yeah, so I always like waited for other people's reviews before buying something. Like I've never bought anything at launch before, but I trust Colourpop enough as that's really close to the matte. In person, there's a bit of a difference, but on camera, it just looks like I'm adding the same color up top. But yeah, I trust Colourpop's quality, that I knew this was gonna be pretty good. Like I have a lot of their palettes. Maybe I'm not a lot compared to like a beauty, but compared to like an average person, I have like 4 of their other palettes, not counting this one. See, I think that's quite a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna do Precious Cargo in the inner corner. Ooh. Ooh, I need a little bit more. Ooh. Pretty. Alrighty, I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. Nobody breathe! I am not the best at eyeliner, so wish me luck. Oh no, that little bit got... Sorry, little bit. Ooh, I like that. Why am I closing my other eye if I'm doing... I can't, my brain. You saw that, right? The eyeliner just broke. Did I go too hard? Did I do something wrong? Let me twist up some more. Oh God. Okay, so I need to slow down. Be more gentle with my eyeliner. Although I have had that happen before. I found an eyeliner that was just constantly breaking on me. So maybe that's not me. Maybe it is the eyeliner. I'm not sure. But I do like this look with a brown eyeliner. Okay. I think I'm gonna top this off with some The Force. Use the Force, Luke. Just on the outer part of the... Ooh, yeah. Can't really see it that well on this eye on camera. In person you can see it though. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm actually pretty happy with this look. Little weirdness with the eyeliner just breaking on me randomly, but let me just quickly swatch the blush. Flap thingy, and then mirror peely. So on the Colourpop website, this looked kind of like salmony, and it actually looks quite like bright pinkish on camera, but in person it's kind of more of a true pink. It's coming off brighter on camera than it is in person. So if I just swatch this with my finger, pretty. And now I'm not wearing any other makeup right now, like not wearing any foundation or anything, just the stuff I did on my eyes today. So let me just pop this on, see what it looks like. Oh wow, that went right on. Usually I have to like build up blush a little bit to get to show on my skin, especially when I don't got foundation on. Holy moly. Wow, if it's showing up on camera like this, I do not want to know what it looked like in person. Oh, okay. This looks like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a color my mom would wear. That's not a bad thing either. I'm more of a peach kind of blush person, and she kind of likes her like these pinky blushes, like the bright pink. But honestly, like, especially with like blush and highlighter, I'm open to trying anything. I really am. I don't know if this blush goes with this look, but I like it. I do like it. So yeah, that's my thought on everything I bought from Colourpop this time. Obviously the big standout was the Baby Yoda palette. Like I think I would have bought this just on the look of the palette. That's a horrible thing to say. To take some words from Hannah Louise Poston, the indulgent consumerist and the lover of beautiful things would have just picked this up just based on what it looks like. But I love the color story too. Like when I was thinking about getting the It's My Pleasure palette, I was deciding between the It's My Pleasure and the Just My Luck, the Colourpop's previous like sort of all green 9-pan palette. So I ended up getting the It's My Pleasure instead of the Just My Luck, so this kind of fills that void for me. As someone who has tried a fair number of Colourpop's palettes in the past, I would say this palette is pretty on par with the typical Colourpop formula, particularly the mattes. I've always been a fan of their mattes. As you saw when I put on that matte green with a blending brush, it just went right on, real clean. The shimmers can vary in intensity. I would say, especially if you're used to like the Super Shock shadow formula, these shimmers are a bit on the softer side, a bit more on the subtler side. Like I think the Force looks really intense on its own, like you saw when I swatched it, but when I layered it on top of existing shadows, it kind of came out a little bit more on the subtle side. Obviously, I'm not going to give this a final review considering this is only the first time I've tried everything here. But I'd say my least favorite thing, the eyeliner, I was a little skeptical about it breaking on me. Hopefully it doesn't do that again. And my favorite thing is the Baby Yoda palette. If you liked this video, please like the video and subscribe if you want to see my NaNoWriMo daily vlogs. I'm filming them concurrently with this makeup video, and I will probably be wearing my Baby Yoda palette a lot this NaNoWriMo. So subscribe if you want to see that, if you want to see me wear my makeup, crazy makeup every day as I daily vlog for NaNoWriMo. And even if you don't, I'm just glad you're here to enjoy this video, and I will see you next time.